Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm so excited to be back. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed your week.
Yes.
I enjoyed my week. I was very nervous. Okay. Very nervous. So we just want to say welcome you all back. If you don't know who I am Bonnie G in the place to be.
Hey.
And like we always say, if you don't know her, I don't know how you don't, right? Lift up that rock, because you should. You shouldn't be hiding under a rock or living under a rock, but she's none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. That's right. Y'all know we don't do that for ourselves, but we do it for the community. Hashtag we're community minded, all right? All day, all night, all right? So I just want to say welcome to Storytime once again. Again, this platform, as we have it pinned, is dedicated to the Most High, Yahweh, right? And also to those that are seeking to know truth. This is what we call, we're just learning together.
Yes.
This is where we are learning together, okay?
Yes.
Again, this platform is dedicated to the Most High and for those that are seeking truth. And we just like to learn together. So please be respectful for everybody's thought processes, okay?
Yes.
Because everybody thinks differently.
Especially with this one.
Especially with this one, okay? And we're still detoxing from the world that we live in, right?
Yeah.
We're still detangling lies and separating truth from lies. We're still doing that in our own little way. So please be patient with one another in the comment section. Also, if you have any questions, I should have put that there. I can do that right now. We have a Storytime email.
Oh, that's right.
So feel free to send us your questions, and we will, if we can answer them right away, we will. If we can't, then I think I have it like this, Storytime.
We'll research it.
We'll research it and bring that back to you.
And you can still ask questions in the chat too.
Mhm.
So yeah. That's if you have some deep question, put it in an email.
At gmail.com. I forgot all about that. So that's also storytime at gmail. Oh yeah, storytime, excuse me, with family and friends at gmail.com. So feel free to send your questions. Let me see if I can pin this as well. Okay, no, I can't pin that. But feel free to send your questions, your concerns, whatever you may have. You know, that's where it's for. So go ahead and send that. And we're excited because we're bringing a whole new book.
Yes. And let's see if, are you going to play our little thingy?
I was going to say that after.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
After when we edit it.
Have them try to guess what book we're in.
I know, but you guys, if you guys are on, you guys can still guess what book we're in. Mm-hmm. I'll give you a huge, huge clue. It's in the Bible. You can't. I darn near told you. I basically told you. You should get it now. Come on.
Right.
Those that know, you can't guess. Okay. Those of you that know cannot guess. Okay.
Right.
You cannot guess. But those that are tuning in, y'all know how we do. So let us know. What say ye? What book we in? Don't be trying to look at my pages. I see you. You thought? All right. Let me see. See, it's so good that I can't even find it.
You were just
okay. Funny. Auntie Kim said Job, Daniel.
Oh.
Good books. Okay. I see you peeking over. You can't see it because the camera don't do that. Okay. Don't do that. One more. Who got a guess in their spirit? Who got an answer in their spirit, in their soul? Who else? Come on. Because I'm excited.
Yeah. Give us one more guess.
Now I'm excited. I was nervous, but I'm a little nervous. Give us one more guess. Come on. Hit me. My neck is hurting. Come on, Auntie Kim. Give us another guess. Okay. You said Job, maybe Daniel. I don't think we read any of those books, huh? Out of the 400 videos we have
in our prayer thing, but not on here.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, and it reads differently. You all reads differently. All right. So Auntie, you want to do the
Uh-oh.
oh, axe?
Mm.
Oh,
Nah.
oh.
But I mean, it's not it, but that's a good one.
That, ma'am. That's cooking. I should have let that cook, but that wasn't even in my
we
spirit.
taking it way back.
Oh, way back. Way back. Way back.
Way back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, Auntie. Let the people know what book we in. Give it to them what season.
Give it to them what
season. Okay. Gotta go dance.
We are in the book. The book of Enoch. Hey!
Y'all like that? Did you catch that? We threw it. Okay. We are in the book of Enoch.
Enoch is in the house.
Enoch is in the house. She said, yo.
Right?
Listen, Auntie, when I tell you, I was like, Father, what you say?
We going deep undercover.
Father, what you say?
I just hope y'all ready.
Listen, that's why we need him, okay? Listen, I'm connected. Spirit is connected, okay? Because that's the only way. All right, so, okay, enough of us talking and chopping it up. But yes, I'm excited for this book. And to be honest, I'm very nervous at this book. But it kind of gives me like revelation. You know how to be like, don't read that book.
Yeah.
Give me kind of like that. Like, oh, revelation. So I feel that way about Enoch. Because it's just a heavy hitter, right?
He's definitely
and it's so much in Enoch that I'm just like, I don't want to mess it up. But you know what? We trust in the Most High for this. All right. So I'm going to pray because story time ain't going to be story timing without a prayer. Okay. Without the Ruach. So Father, Yah, thank you so much for allowing us to be here today. Thank you for speaking in our spirit to read this book of Enoch, Father. We truly, truly depend on your leading, your guidance, Father, your understanding, your wisdom, Father, Yah. Please give us clarity, Father, Yah. Help us to understand what it is that we need to pull out of your history, out of our history. Father, be in the midst of it. You said where 2 or 3 will be gathered in your name, you'll be in the midst. And we got another one. And so, Father, we just pray that you will be in the midst of this reading. May you be glorified. May all the praises be directed to you, Father Yah. In Yahweh Shai HaMashiach's name I pray. Amen.
Amen. What were you telling me? There was another guess?
No, I said there's another one, 2 or 3.
Oh,
and
okay.
We have 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We have 4. So we had a lot in the midst. Yeah, we didn't count you out.
Yeah. One thing I want you to keep in mind while we're reading Enoch is that it says what it means and it means what it says. Okay. That's the secret. Remember when I was going through it, the Ruach was saying, say what it means. It means what it says. That's what it means. It ain't a bunch of symbolisms. It ain't a poem like we was. Remember, everybody told us Job is a book of poetry. No, it is not. I beg to differ. It means what it says, and it says what it means.
I beg your pardon. All right. Well, Father, let's go.
We ready? Let's go.
All right. Chapter 1 of Enoch, also called the book of the prophet Enoch. The word of the blessing of Enoch, how he blessed the elect and the righteous, who were to exist in the time of trouble, rejecting all the unrighteous and wicked. Enoch, a righteous man, who with Elohim answered and spoke, while his eyes were open, and he saw a holy vision in the heavens. This the angel showed me. From them I heard all things and understood what I saw, that which will not take place in this generation, but in a generation which is to succeed at a distant period, on account of the elect. Wow. So here we see Enoch receiving a vision. And the one thing about the Most High is when he's showing you something, he's going to give you, Shalom, Auntie. He's going to give you understanding. Notice it, and it reminds me of when we was reading Ezekiel, how the Ruach lifted him up to stand. the Ruach took him to see it.
Mhm.
You know, it was the Ruach strength to allow him to endure to see what was being brought to him.
Yeah, and the thing you have to remember, you have to think about when Enoch lived. This is before the flood. So when Enoch says the angel had to make him understand, Enoch looking at a bunch of stuff like, what in the world is going on? Because it says he's showing him things that are going to happen in the time of trouble. We're in time of trouble right now. And you're going to see as we read, Enoch is going to know the beginning to the end. And when I say the end, I mean the end.
Oh.
When we in all in glory, sin is going, Enoch is going to see all that. But so for Enoch, he really needs things explained to him. He really needs an angel to walk him through this. Literally, because some of this stuff he ain't never seen, heard of. What?
Yes.
And some of it he has. Like he knows that Mashiach is coming. Everybody know that from Adam and Eve, from grandma or grandpa. He knows that's gonna happen. He don't know what it look like, but he's going to know. So that's why he says, when he says how he blessed the elect and the righteous who were to exist in the time of trouble, rejecting all the unrighteous and wicked. So he's saying, I see. Can you imagine seeing, and just think about how mankind is? Well, let's just right now just think about Yisrael. We good, then we bad. Then we good, then we bad. Then we good, then we bad. Like he's seeing all that, but he's seeing it all for mankind. He's seeing the differences that mankind is gonna go through.
Wow. Ooh, okay. If you want to have your angels here to help.
They here.
Okay. All right, so I'm on verse 2. No, I'm on verse 3. Upon their account, I spoke and conversed with him, who will go forth from his habitation, the holy and mighty one. These words are capitalized, okay? The Elohim of this world, who will hereafter tread upon Mount Sinai, appear with his host, and be manifested in the strength of his power from heaven. All shall be afraid, and the watchers, capital W, okay, be terrified.
So you see how he's doing it from the beginning? He right now is talking about when Mashiach comes and that, touchdown. I don't want to say touchdown, but you know what I mean. He's coming back to sit on a throne on this earth.
Wow. Okay. Who will hereafter tread upon Mount Sinai, appear with his hosts, and be manifested in the strength of his power from heaven. All shall be afraid, and the watchers be terrified. Great fear and trembling shall seize them, even to the ends of the earth. The lofty mountains shall be troubled, and the exalted hills depressed, melting like a honeycomb in the flame. Now, to me, that speaks of systems.
Keep reading.
Okay. The earth shall be immersed in all things which.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did. The earth shall. What did your Bible say?
No, I mean you didn't read all.
I did.
Did you do lofty mountains?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Melting like a honeycomb. The earth shall be immersed. Okay, go ahead.
I'll start again.
I'll mix it up.
It's okay. The lofty mountains shall be troubled, and the exalted hills depressed, melting like a honeycomb in the flame. The earth shall be immersed, and all things which are in it perish. See the order of the system.
Yeah, but remember that's happening for real too
today.
Like, no, remember the system is going to go down, but he's also going to cleanse the earth. So there's going to be real flame, like stuff going to burn up for real. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. While judgment shall come upon all, or upon all, even upon all the righteous, but to them shall he give peace. He shall guard the elect, and towards them exercise clemency. Then shall all belong to Yahuwah. Be happy and blessed, and the splendor of Yahuwah shall illuminate them. Wow, wow, this is...
So he's telling you the end of the story first. He's giving you the end first. You know, always say, don't read the end. No, wait, I don't want to see what happens.
Right.
Enoch is like, yeah, I better tell them what I won't say Enoch, I'm gonna say Ruach and Yahuwah. I better tell them the end, because if I tell them, if I go in order, it's gonna be some crying folks out there. You're gonna say, don't worry, I'm gonna show you some stuff, but in the end, it's gonna be okay.
Wow. And that's the thing too. This is probably why I don't get really riled up when politics and stuff is happening, and shortages and inflation and things like that. That's real life for us. It's probably why, I'd be like, oh, that's expensive. But somehow food is on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, gas then went up to $8.92. Not really out here, but it's just
it's close. It's close.
But somehow, without me tripping, my gas tank stay on full, right? So, because he says at the end of the day, I'm going to give you peace. You're going to be relaxed. So why am I going to run this blood pressure up?
Yeah, thinking about all the people that's going to be turned into zombies and everybody that's going to be attacked.
I'm not going to trip my mind out like that. I cannot.
Can't do it. I know the ends of the story.
Not to say that I don't feel the pressure of that.
Yeah.
Sure I do.
You feel it.
Yeah, things is expensive. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, I ain't got 2 nickels to rub together.
Stuff is crazy.
Expensive. But I'm not going to stress about it. Because at the end of the day, we're going to be in the splendor. We're going to be blessed. We're going to be happy. And then he gives peace, and he shall guard the elect. So what do we have to worry about?
And the splendor of Yahuwah shall illuminate them.
But this is an ugly time.
It is. Time to take us trouble.
And it's ugly when the watchers, the fallen ones,
because
are terrified.
Because he did what he said he was gonna do. He back. Like, the watchers are not dumb. I don't want to say too much because we're gonna get into them, but they're not dumb. But
are they real?
Yeah. Oh, girl,
just in case y'all didn't think the watchers.
But for some reason, they still. I don't know if it's a hope or a wish or
being convinced.
Simjaza or Lucifer or however you want to say it, Azazel is so cunning with his words. Some of them really think they're going to win. They really think they're going to win, or they really think they can figure out a way to shield themselves, but they're going to be terrified when they find out we couldn't even stop him from coming back.
They weren't even close.
That's what NASA and all that is. We need to stop the Most High from getting to his people.
Yeah.
And we need to wipe his people off the face of the earth.
Absolutely. Ebony says, we're the dumb ones to think that the watchers don't exist. We will be, listen, not necessarily, because sometimes people don't know. They don't know, right? So, I mean, it's the lack of knowledge.
Oh, definitely.
So we can't prepare if we don't know something. I just said that just so people know they are real. Yeah. They do exist.
Yes. So for the people that don't know they exist, we're telling you they exist. For the people that do know they exist and just hiding it, you're crazy. It's gonna happen.
They're not.
Yeah.
I don't want to put too much emphasis on them, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll get into them later anyway.
Yeah. Chapter 2 of Enoch. Behold, he comes with 10,000s of his Kodashim, to execute judgment upon them, and destroy the wicked, and reprove all the carnal for everything which the sinful and the wicked have done and committed against him.
So now, notice, when he comes with his Kodashim, that's us, his people, basically. We are coming to execute judgment and destroy the wicked, reprove all the carnal for everything which the simple and wicked have done and committed against him. We are going to be used as an army. Like we were reading in Ezekiel, he's raising up an army. We're going to be used in an army. At one time, not at one time, at a certain time, it's going to flip and it's going to do it suddenly. There's going to be something that happens and Yah is going to turn like they gonna turn them switches on them vaccines. Yah's gonna turn the switch on to us and we're automatically going to go into fight mode. I had this, I don't know if it was a dream or a vision. I'm gonna say it was kind of a dream because it was me and Genesis in it, but I knew right away it really had nothing to do with me and Genesis. It had to do with the last straw. And I think he was just trying to put it in a way I can understand it. So it was this 2-year-old. It was a 2-year-old child. They was Japheth's children. Well, the 2-year-old, and it was mom, the 2-year-old and his mom. They did something to Genesis, right? I saw the mom tell the 2-year-old to do, it was kick her, do something to her, right? Genesis, not wanting to hurt the little kid, ran to me, right? I pick up Genesis, and as you all know, I can't pick Genesis up no more. But I went over to the lady, and a switch just flipped. I went over to that lady and said, "Oh, no, 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 no. We ain't putting up with that racist stuff no more." And I kicked her or something, and so the 2-year-old got a beat down too. Sorry, but I'm just saying what it was. There's going to come a time, just like when he closed that ark door, he's going to flip the switch, and we have to go into army mode. Sorry, he's using us. We're the army. It ain't because it had nothing to do with me and Genesis. Because Genesis would have just, if it happened in real life, Genesis is going to beat the 2-year-old up. But,
okay.
But it's going to flip. It's just like he closed the ark door. It's going to flip.
I hear you.
And we have to go, we're going to be in fight mode. It's going to be, he's going to use us to execute judgment, to destroy the wicked. When they're hiding in them dens, who you think going in there pulling them out? Yes, Yahuwah is behind us, but before it all hit the fan, we're going to have to fight. Just so y'all can be ready. Before a whole bunch of stuff happened, we're going to have to fight.
And let me tell you, that may look like a whole different, not just because, people will hold in on Japheth. It may be all different nations, okay? Different nations.
Yeah, because when I use Japheth in this one, I'm talking of people who are against the Most High. Because if they're engrafted at this point, they're with us. So yeah, maybe I should make that distinction. That when it's flipped, if you with us, you with us. So you're considered one of us, like Ruth was. You're considered one of us. But
let me see. Ebony, she goes on to say in the chat, she said, you have to stand for something or else you will fall for anything. Very true. That's where discernment is very key. All right. And your spirit got to be aligned to his spirit.
Yep. Them sides got to be picked.
You got to,
No lukewarm. No lukewarm soldiers.
Lukewarm is a lie that the devil gave us. Okay. I hate the color gray. No, I'm just messing with you. Okay. Auntie Kim, she says, yes. Young lady said today, stop trying to bait us out in these streets. Y'all sent out a download to us all and said no.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We're starting to not even pay attention to them no more.
Debate.
To all that racist stuff. Now we just that's somebody great. We used to go back and forth with them. We ain't doing that no more. Okay, yeah. And they're starting to be ignored, and that's making them even more mad. It's like, oh no, we can't even bait them no more.
No, discernment is very, very key, especially in this day and time, because you don't want to respond to something that will lead you to an early grave.
Yeah. And why argue? Like, okay, thank you.
All right, keep it moving. Okay. Okay, chapter 3. Ooh, man, in the first chapter, you already got me nervous, Father. Like,
look, you see, chapter 2 ain't but one verse.
Okay.
That means that is something in there.
I know. Yeah. All right. Chapter 3. All who are in the heavens know what is transacted, that the heavenly luminaries changed not their paths, that each rises and set regularly, everyone at its proper period, without transgressing the commands. They behold the earth and understand what is there transacted, from the beginning to the end of it, that every work of Elohim is invariable, yes, in the period of its appearance. They behold summer and winter, that the whole earth is full of water, and that the cloud, the dew, and the rain refresh it.
So he's telling us all of creation is in line with this. They do what they're supposed to do. When that's the luminaries. The luminaries is like the sun, the moon, the stars. Everybody knows what they are doing.
And they don't change their job.
That's my job. We'll see what happens with the ones that try to, but right now, everyone knows their job.
Because they understand. That's the key.
Exactly, because they're alive. I said it says what it means, and it means what it says.
Let me tell you, with this alive stuff, with everything being alive, let me tell you what I didn't stop doing. I didn't stop littering.
I know it's crazy, huh?
I used to drop. Listen,
stuff you stop doing.
I used to treat the streets like a gas station. You know how you go to a gas station and you start dumping all your stuff in the car? I mean, from the car into the gas station trash. Listen, I got a word like everything is alive. Why am I dropping this trash on this ground? I don't know, but I was like, listen, you ain't gonna ask me about this. I'm gonna keep it and throw it away at home.
And the ground is like, yo, Bonnie, this don't belong here.
Everything
I'm trying
has a
to
function.
look cute, and you dirtying me up.
You ain't helping me out. Everything has a function. And I'm just like, let me stop littering. I ain't littered in 3 weeks, y'all. My name is Lavon, and I've been delivered from littering. It might sound like a little thing to you, but listen, 3 o'clock in the morning, somebody getting this trash bag on the ground. All right, let me go. Chapter 4. They consider and behold every tree, how it appears to wither, and every leaf to fall off, except of 14 trees, which are not.
Start me to lying.
Don't start me to lying. Which is not deciduous, but we're gonna find that out right now.
If I remember correctly, it's
Come on,
they grow. Oh,
let me see who can get it. Who can get it fast? Come on, who can get it fast? Deciduous. That's what I like that. It sounds good, but I could be pronouncing it wrong.
Deciduous.
She wasn't pronouncing it wrong. I said it right. All right. It says of a tree or shrub shedding its leaves annually. Who knew that word?
Leaves in the spring.
And grow new leaves in the spring. Who knew that word? Okay. I didn't. All right. Deciduous. Come on, say that word, sir. Deciduous. Thank you.
Deciduous.
Okay. I like that. All right.
Okay, and remember what it's saying. They consider and behold every tree, how it appears to wither, and every leaf to fall off, except of 14 trees which are not deciduous. There are 14 kinds of trees that grow all year. And at first, when we first read this, I was like, what kind of trees is that? And Linda was the one that said, you're not thinking about this tree. I want to see if y'all can guess a couple of them.
Okay.
Is that where your hand up?
My hand is up because who are the they? Because I just make sure that we all on the same page. Because I'm on 309, but I need to make sure everybody else is on the same page. He said, they consider and behold every tree, how it appears to wither, and every leaf to fall off, except of the 14 trees.
I think you're talking about creation, like the water,
the luminaries.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because remember they're alive.
Good to see you, Mr. Ronald. Good to see you.
So what type of trees do you think
that don't
are in bloom all year, even in the winter? If you really, really think about it, you looking it up. Think about it.
Oh, Ronald said pine. Mr. Ronald said pine. Pine tree.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see what Google says. Let me see. I'm gonna say a dogwood tree.
It's up there. If you think about like
Ebony says lemon, a lemon tree.
That's because she got a lemon tree. But no, it don't give lemons all year. That one on year. Oh, I think hers is I know what you're talking about though, Ebony.
She said yes, it do.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And Ronald says, Mr. Ronald, he says, pine needle tea is good for you.
Oh,
didn't know that.
Okay.
Cedar. Auntie Kim said a cedar tree.
Well, I don't know about the cedar one. I'd have to look that one up. I don't know all 14, but I know pine is one. Whatever they use for Christmas trees, that's why they can get them in the winter and they're fresh. Those are some of the breeds, but there's 14 of them.
Okay, so I see olive, Jupiter.
Juniper.
Juniper. I said Jupiter. Well, listen, it be up there. Evergreen. Okay.
Yeah, evergreen.
You're my evergreen. All right. Yeah, cedar was right. Cedar's on here.
Oh, cedar's on
here. A Japanese holly tree.
Oh.
Okay. A sergeant cherry. Don't ask me. That's what it said. Sergeant. Yeah, that's what it says.
So it's a cherry tree.
There you go.
You know how some of these we don't know because ain't no telling where they at. They probably done chopped them all down. Because remember, Yahuwah gave us free food all year round.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
You have a blue spruce tree.
Oh, okay, spruce, yeah.
Oh, spruce. There you go.
I mean, but that was a blue spruce. That's fine.
Yeah. Serviceberry tree.
Oh, sugar maple. Red maple.
Okay. Hawthorn.
What is American sweet gum?
I don't know. But yeah, so listen, we learning tonight. I didn't learn about a pine tree, and I didn't learn that pine needles is good for you. See, look at that.
And we learned what deciduous means.
Oh yeah, there you go. That was important.
Deciduous. Pinkies up.
Right? Yes, a maple tree, absolutely. Okay. All right, so let me see. 3 winters. I'll just, except for the 14 trees, which are not deciduous, right? Which wait from the old to the appearance of the new for 2 or 3 winters. Wow.
Last 2 or 3 winters like that.
Wow. Again, they consider the days of summer that the sun is upon it at its very beginning, while you seek for a covered and shady spot on account of the burning sun. While the earth is scorched up with the fervid heat, and you become incapable of walking either upon the ground or upon the rocks in consequence of that heat.
So he's saying you get heat, you get shade from these trees when it's hot outside.
Otherwise, you couldn't walk where?
Because remember, they had them sandals. Some of them was bare feet. Yeah. I wouldn't mind walking bare feet.
I would, not in that heat. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I can't wait till the world gets perfect again. Like,
because then we can walk.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about stepping on rocks, cutting our feet.
Absolutely. Okay. They consider how the trees. Now, listen, I know you said it's creation, but if you know who the they is, if you have a clear
I think we're talking, because they brought up the luminaries, and then they start talking about The trees, because it needs the sunlight, the moonlight.
So they're talking about how
the
creation
rain.
is working together.
And they talked about the water. All that.
Okay. All right. They consider how the trees, when they put forth their green leaves, become covered and produce fruit, understanding everything and knowing that he who lives forever does all these things for you. That the works at the beginning of every existing year, that all his works are subservient to him and invariable. It's the braces, y'all. Yet, as Elohim has appointed, so are all the things brought to pass.
Because remember, creation is old. Like he created all the sun, moon, all that kind of stuff, and then us. Then he formed us and then breathed into us. So he said, it's been working before y'all got here.
Yes.
So if it's messed up, guess what?
He didn't do it.
It's messed up now. Guess what? Guess who did it?
Wasn't him. Verse 3. They see too how the seas and the rivers together complete their respective operations. You endure not patiently, nor fulfill the commandments of Yahuwah, but you transgress, and calumniate. Listen, come on.
Learn us some words.
We're gonna learn us some words today, okay? Calumniate. Nope. Come on. See, this is, if you can get it faster than me, let's see. I don't know. My fingers is pretty fast. Let me see if y'all got that word. Well, I got to spell it right first.
Make false defamatory statements. Let me see. Oh.
What do you have?
So make false and defamatory statements about.
Calumniate. Okay, calumniate.
Calumniate.
All right, great.
So he's saying that creation obeys, but y'all mankind, y'all be trespassing, making false and defamatory statements. And most of that is done through science. What they deem science today. That it's science falsely so-called.
Yeah.
Because this is real science.
Right.
We getting ready to go through a science lesson, y'all gonna see. But this is how it's really done.
And then it says
they telling us all kind of stuff.
He says that you're making false statements of greatness, and malignant are the words in your polluted mouths against his majesty. So like the Big Bang Theory.
And the round earth.
Yeah. He was like, what? Where y'all get that? Where you pull that one from?
Like a bang? Really? Y'all think it's
a
bang?
Everything came.
Everything just fell into place with a bang.
Yes. Uncle Ronald, he says, listen, Uncle, because you may be older than me, so I call you Uncle. Okay. But he says, Uncle Ronald says, science and technology come from the fallen angels.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So it's like, okay, he says, and your polluted mouths against his majesty. Oh, yes. So you definitely my uncle. Okay.
Yeah. Polluted mouths. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, Enoch don't pull no punches with what he say.
Yeah.
He telling you got polluted mouths. He mean every bit of it.
Well,
and I think if we was to know the Hebrew word he used, it would really like bang.
Yeah. I mean, the polluted mouths is what birthed our textbooks and the things that they're teaching even today. And it's like it goes completely against what we know to be
His
true.
Majesty, yes.
Because Big Bang Theory, where?
Yeah, like you blow something up.
It just don't make sense. And then everything came.
Yeah. Perfectly.
But hey, listen, to each their own. All right. You withered in heart, no peace shall be to you. Therefore, your days shall you curse, and the years of your lives shall perish. Perpetual execration shall be multiplied, and you shall not obtain mercy. In those days shall you resign your peace with the eternal maledictions of all the righteous and sinners shall perpetually execrate you. All right, listen, I'm loving this tonight because guess who's going to learn a new word? We are.
Okay, come on.
Malediction. It says a magic word or phrase uttered with the intention of bringing about evil or destruction, a curse. Now, when I tell you that when I read that book,
that's
that
witchcraft.
Word, that meaning didn't come to my mind.
Remember, what's her name? Maleficent. That it seemed like her name came from there.
Could have been. Ooh. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. Let me see. Where am I now?
And sinners, did you say sinners shall perpetually execrate you?
Execrate you, okay. Yeah. So I'm on that one. Oh, I love this. Okay, Father, we gonna leave here educated, okay? I love this. Hold on, real quick, because you guys can look up words too. Feel or express great loathing for.
Oh, so you hate it. Perpetual, it says. Perpetual. You guys are just great loathing. Continually just choose everybody over Yahuwah. All them lies, and you're gonna hate the Most High.
He says, because you were with the wicked, the elect shall possess light, joy, and peace, and they shall inherit the earth. But you unholy, shall be accursed.
Remember, he's telling us the end from the beginning. Some of y'all.
Yes, perpetual. Uncle Ronald says perpetual is forever. Absolutely.
Forever. It's ongoing on.
It's ongoing. Perpetual. That's a ... That ain't no period, okay?
Right.
That's ... And here it says unholy, right? Because we was thinking that holy is, the way you dress yourself, the way you...
Much more to it. There's so much more. How you dress and all that is just the outward expression of what's going on inside you.
Right. He said you never made anything exclusive to me. You never lived it like a lifestyle.
Yep. You just spread your little lies and kept it moving.
Yeah. He says, so you going to go ahead and get this a little bit what we call a cause and effect. Okay. Then shall wisdom be given to the elect. Hello, wisdom. Please see me as one of your elect.
Please, because I'm not trying.
Okay. All of whom shall live, and not again transgress by impiety or pride, but shall humble themselves, possessing prudence, and shall not repeat transgression.
So it's not saying we gonna live sinless lives. It's saying when we do something, the righteous, the elect, we're gonna be like, oh man, I'm sorry.
Yes. There's gonna be a consciousness.
Yes, we're gonna want to repent because we not gonna feel right. And those of you, I'm sure when we really do something, we be like, yeah, something ain't right.
It bothers you.
Yeah, it bothers you a lot.
Okay, and they shall not be condemned the world period of their lives, not die in torment and indignation, but the sum of their days shall be completed, and they shall grow old in peace, while the years of their happiness shall be multiplied with joy and with peace forever, the whole duration of their existence.
Can you just imagine, the more obedient you are, the more you're at peace. Forever. The more forever, like you're at this peace, but then it's going to come a time when it's just going to be forever. Because right now we go through things, we're still at peace, we go through things, but we're going to, the unholy, unrighteous doing their thing over there, and we just like.
What's interesting to me is the fact that he says, and they shall complete their days. Their days shall be completed. I was thinking, okay, they go on to glory. He said, no. He's like, not that, but not only when your days are completed, you're going to grow old in peace. Most times when you think your days are completed, you're gone.
Yeah, but because remember, because of sin,
we got to
because we are meant to live forever.
Okay,
but
and
like
again, I have
Adam
to keep
gone,
in mind,
Kua's gone. Remember this alone,
and I have to keep in mind
right
this
now.
Is before
Death
the flood.
and death has entered into the world because of sin.
And he's seeing
he's seeing it's gonna go back to how it originally was when you not. So there is gonna be some people gonna have to leave here, but it's gonna be in peace.
Gotcha.
They ain't gonna go kicking and screaming. Like, that's why don't get to nobody, especially nobody that's righteous, falling over their coffin, talking about bring them back. He better not bring me back as one of y'all ass, because I'm gonna be mad.
Then you're gonna have to be repent.
I'm gonna get you. I'm coming for you. Bring me back.
Yep, she gonna have the wrong intent. See, she gonna miss the mark. Okay, don't ask for her back. Okay, chapter 7. It happened after the sons of men had multiplied in those.
Are your IT capitalized?
Yeah, because it's the beginning of a sentence.
Oh, is that how they? Oh, you know, I didn't even notice they was doing that. I was like, why is it capitalized?
Oh, mine is. Oh, you got the whole word.
It's the beginning of the chapter. Yeah.
Yeah. No, mine. It's just. I thought you meant the first letter of it.
All this.
Mine's are not like that. It's just printing.
Oh, okay.
It happened after the sons of men had multiplied in those days, that the daughters were born to them elegant and beautiful.
So pay attention, because Enoch is telling us how it just got out of control.
Okay, so who are the sons of men, y'all?
That's the question.
Because he said it happened after the son of men, the sons of men
had multiplied in those days,
that daughters were born to them elegant and beautiful. Does anybody have an idea?
Because you got to start making a distinction.
Auntie says watchers.
Sons of
the sons of men.
I'll read a little bit more.
Okay.
I know what you mean, though.
Nephilim.
I know what you mean.
Uncle Ronald said Nephilim.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Those children are the watchers. I know what they mean. I know why they said it, but just read a little bit more.
Okay, 2. And when the watchers, the sons of heaven, beheld them, they became enamored of them, saying to each other, come, let us select for ourselves women from the progeny of men, and let us beget children.
So you see how I was making that distinction? There's the son of the children of man, or the sons of man. And when the watchers, the sons of heaven,
they the one that
beheld them, because they're different. So picture, before the watchers come, you got these group of people on the earth. They all came from Adam and Kuah. So they're all sons of Adam, daughters of Kuah. They're sons of men.
Auntie just said Adam too.
Yeah, they're sons of men. But in comes the watchers, who are the sons of heaven.
Okay.
Which means they are angels. Okay, and those are the watchers. So, but I know what y'all was getting at, because later that distinction is going to be even more. Like if you were to make that distinction today, that's exactly what it means.
And now these group of, because these aren't the fallen right now.
That's the watchers. That's the watchers. So that's why I said the sons of heaven beheld them. They became enamored of them, saying to each other, come, let us select ourselves women from the progeny of men, and let us beget children. So they knew we ain't supposed to be doing that. They see it from their vantage point in heaven. They see, whoa, they far down there. I won't, And so they saying in their mind, let's go get some of them.
Okay. Uncle Ronald, he says watchers are not the son of man. Yeah.
Right. They're not the son of man.
You see how we learning together? Let us continue to unlearn and relearn. All right. Let me see. 3. Then their leader, Shema.
Sure, I call him Shimyaza.
Yep, the enemy. Okay. Shimyaza said to them, I fear that you may perhaps be indisposed to the performance of this enterprise, and that I alone shall suffer for so grievous a crime. But they answered him and said, we all swear and bind ourselves by mutual execrations that we will not change our intentions, but execute our projected undertaking.
Yes. So Simjaza is really the one that put the idea in their head, and they was like, yeah, let's go get him. And Simjaza was like, I don't trust y'all, because you all gonna have me go down there, do it by myself, then I'm gonna get in trouble, and y'all gonna be good. And so they swearing to Simjaza, no, we gonna do this.
So they made an oath.
They made an oath with each other to go down, to come down to earth and have children with these women. They were in agreement. But an old Simyaza is, and I want y'all to notice his name.
Yes, I picked that out.
He was created to be great. Like, he got y'all in his name too.
And he also has Shem.
And he
has Shem in there too.
Yep.
Says, let me see. Sometimes
he said, y'all just gonna leave me all alone.
Says 8. Nope.
7.
I was making sure you paying attention. Then they swore all together and all bound themselves by mutual execration. Their whole number was 200 who descended upon Ardis, which is the top of the Mount Sharma or Harma.
Or Mount Hermon, the way we
Mount
say
Hermon.
it. Yeah.
And this is crazy because remember, there's another book that we had read. You guys have to find out. I think it's either the Testament of Adam and Eve, where this group of angels was knocked out. Even is that?
Oh yeah, Simjaza.
And it was like it said the same amount
he got
of people
kicked out.
Yeah, it said the same amount of numbers. So I just wanted to tie that too.
Right. So remember, there's, what did they say? 200 of them.
Yeah.
There's 200 of them who descended, and when you see, I think it's Paramount that has that picture of that mountain with the stars around it. It's showing you Mount Hermon and those watchers. It's Hollywood. Telling you what size they on. What side they on. I think it's Paramount that has that logo.
Wow.
That's what it is. It's the watchers on Mount Hermon, or that's the Hermon.
Yeah.
Making an agreement as to what they were going to do.
Wow. Okay, verse 8. That the mountain there therefore was called Hermon, because they had sworn upon it and bound themselves by mutual execrations. Okay. These are the names of their chiefs.
So these are the names of their leaders.
Shimyaza, who was their leader. If I move my head, I thought I could say it right. Okay. Orakaboramiel. Okay. Akib El, Tamiel, Rumuel, Danal, Ezekiel, and that's Azkel. Okay, I don't want y'all thinking Ezekiel.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay, Sarakniel, Azael, Armers, Batraal, Anan, Zabe, Zemsavael, Arthaal, Toral, Yanya al, Araza al. These were the prefects of the 200 angels, and the remainder were all with them. So this is leadership.
These are the leaders. This is their leaders. So he organized them.
Oh, wouldn't leaders. He do? Of course he would organize it.
Child.
Of course he will.
So they on a mission.
Yes.
They are on a mission.
Wow. All right. So let's see what happens. Then they took women, each choosing for himself. Ooh, wait. Ooh, they was careful who they took. Okay. Then they took women, each choosing for himself, whom they began to approach and with whom they cohabited, teaching them sorcery, incantations, and the dividing of roots and trees.
So they pick them and they teaching them. Look at what they're teaching them: sorcery. That's drugs, basically. How to use different things to make
can see it on
drugs.
The farmers.
Yep. The incantations, dividing the roots. It's like we coming to teach y'all some secrets.
It's an exchange thing. You give us a baby, we teach you some secrets.
And it says they cohabited, which means they lived among them. They came down there to live, because of course you're gonna have to make yourself appear to be who you not.
Yeah,
you have to.
So you had to make yourself look like them.
You don't look like us. You had to make yourself look like us.
Yes.
And then come with something different.
Yes.
Because remember, we already knew everything there was. Mankind was not ignorant. All right, now we're going to start making the distinction. The sons and daughters of Adam and Kua were not ignorant. They knew what was going on. They knew what was going on with the sun and the moon, and they were in control. They were, remember, all this creation he left us in control of. Or we have we still do if we, act right. But they knew what was going on. So, and they went after the women. Just like they went after Kua.
Because was men present?
I'm sure they were somewhere. They had to be. We'll see that later.
So what is it about a woman's role that we have to be careful
of? I think one of the ones is that, like, when the scripture calls us the weaker vessel, some of us get a little agitated, right? But it don't really mean that. It's Adam was created first, and then Kua. And the order of thing after sin, it's just he's the leader.
He's the cover.
So first of all these women should have been going to their daddy. Like, daddy, something's strange, so he could check them out. But now we just do too much stuff in secret. Like, as time, especially as time went on, because remember way back in the day, you had to have chaperones. And
yeah, you did.
We need to get back to that.
I wasn't back in them days, but I remember
we need to get back to that. I don't think nothing wrong with it. Like, when you really think about it, that's how we got ourselves in trouble.
Date with the intent of marriage. Uncle Ronald, he goes, the fallen taught mankind how to smite a fetus, aka abortion. And then Auntie Kim, she says, Satan had to wait for a minute for the earth to be populated with enough people so that Satan to bring forth his seed in the earth.
Yep.
And that's
very good. I didn't even think about that one. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, we see them cohabitating and teaching them sorcery and all of that, right? Dividing roots and trees. Who know what that is?
Oh, yes, for real.
Yeah.
You know how herbs and stuff heal us.
Oh, yeah.
But if you do something in the wrong combination, it also poison you.
Okay.
So he taught them the poison side.
Gotcha. Because why would he teach them the right side? Right. Okay. And the woman conceiving brought forth Nephilims.
That's what you guys brought up earlier. Yeah.
And they bore to them 3 races. First, the great Nephilim.
Oh, hi. Wait a minute. Who are you? Oh, hi. Wait a minute. Who are you?
Shalom.
Shalom.